You deserve to be treated with love and respect, shown mercy, forgiven, celebrated, taken care of, admired, validated, acknowledged and appreciated for how you feel. You should be protected, provided for, put in the position to produce and make progress, given the opportunity to pursue your passions. You're waiting on someone to give you those options. At some point, you will. Right now, you're still waiting for someone to see or treat you the way that you expect to be treated, but what you continue to experience is just disappointment and letdown. You suffered, settling for a subpar standard of care and lackluster support. You've been seeking a situation that satisfies your need for safety, security, and significance. That's something so much different than what you get now. It is of no consequence nor concern. What you might have to overcome is, as long as you continue to be the conduit, the comforter, or the consistent that they've come to expect, it is much less likely that you'll be considered, as opposed to being the one that everybody seems to think just can. It's not even a conversation, because you've kept up to keeping them confident, consoled, complete with all of the effort you put forth to keep supporting or celebrating what they got going on. You're complicit in whatever they are going to accomplish. Your consolation prize? More confidence that however you've allowed it to be is what you're okay with, no matter how much you might say you're unsatisfied with it. And the way it is, it just stands. And one day you'll find yourself so far away from being first, feeling forgotten, and there will be this fear, this false sense and idea of failure because of how unfair it has been, that you'll start to fixate on what's frustrating and you won't be able to move forward. Then you won't forgive yourself. You'll fixate on the fictitious idea that you're somehow forced to live like this. You know exactly what the finish line is, but you won't be able to move towards it. What's stopping you from stopping you, stopping the way you stop yourself from going? Because you started it. And it won't stop until you start doing what it's going to take to start over. You stop yourself from starting again for no reason other than you don't like stopping what you started. But if you don't start finding a way to figure this out, you'll continue to stop yourself from knowing. Discovering that you don't deserve to do without because of a bad day, because of damage, because of doubt, because of what you did when that was the only thing that you could do. The perception is that them people are perfect, or that they have it all put together, that they deserve preferential treatment and to live in their purpose because they played the same poor hand that you had with a more positive outcome. It's only partially correct. The reality is that they just tapped into their personal power. And here's the point, that you could too. You could move mountains if you weren't so busy moving around, moving the way you're so used to, moving yourself to fit or fix for someone else the same thing that you yourself need help and hope for change in. You have paused, procrastinated, pushed away, played, and postponed the pursuit of what you should be pushing towards. You've taken for granted that it's you that you should have taken advantage of in particular. It's your hesitation, your holding back, you not having the heart to go ahead and make it happen. Your shoulda, coulda, wouldas are irrelevant. So change then. These are your habits, your hobbies, and your history. Change them. Waiting on the world to want better for you, to go out of its way to work on the things that are in your best interest, is of no interest to them, not important, and it's not ever going to be to the benefit of betterment or in the business of being about building or breaking down to be a big boost for how you feel. You better recognize right now that the real reason for your strength, sanity, safety, support, and success has always been, and will always be how you choose and decide to treat, tolerate, and talk about yourself. You better take the time to take care of you before you take another anything at making this about something or someone else. And at some point, you will.